Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to do what I'm calling the ultimate Hulk Hogan fix-up. So I recently got my hands on the 40th anniversary of Hulkamania 3-pack, and I have the new Elite Hollywood Hogan with the new tan. Not just one of them, not two, but three of those figures, and I kind of wish I had four. We're going to do some fix-ups. So apologies, this might end up being a long video, so I won't make you guys wait. We'll pause and get these guys out of the package, and we'll be right back. All right, we got these guys out of the package, and they are just fantastic. Other than I don't know, this guy's kind of trash in my opinion, but this Starcade 97 Hogan and the Hulk Still Rules Hogan are well worth getting the whole set. Actually, let's just compare the tan. So the old hot dog tan isn't really any different. We've seen that before, and you can see the new burnt tan is quite a bit different. I like this so much better. Just for comparison, here's a Elite 91 Ultimate Fix-Up that I did. You can see, you can certainly see the difference. And here we have the new Ultimate Edition, which 100% is my new favorite figure. All right, I'm going to do a number of fix-ups here. I'll kind of go through them one at a time. I'll tell you all the parts that I'm using as we go, and I will put everything into the description of the video. If you do have questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. So let's go ahead. We'll get these guys out of here. I'll get my paper floor out of the way so we can get some hot water going, and we'll start making some customs. Stay tuned. All right, so let's start with my least favorite from this pack. I don't know, what the head scans may be okay. The belt is nice, and the shirt is definitely nice. So the shirt doesn't have the rip in the front. I will probably reuse this maybe for my my Elite 91 fix-up, or possibly with this Ultimate 13. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shirt off. I've heard it's kind of difficult. All right, I take that back. The shirt is not a little difficult. The shirt is extremely difficult to take off. I did get it off though, and it is kind of weird. Like, I've seen other people talk about this, but you can't really appreciate it till you have it in hand. Is this, when you stretch it, it takes on like a white, I don't know, I'm not really sure. I'll probably only use this shirt for ultimates because their arms can bend backwards and actually get that on and off. I did go ahead, I took the head off this guy. I did find it very tight on the peg, so I will recommend, I'm definitely going to heat this if I put it back on this figure. I've got a couple of other head scans I want to try with this guy. From the Ultimate 13 and also from Elite 96. Let's see if they sit well for one. They do sit okay. This one's really tight. I'm going to heat it up to see if it'll go on lower, because otherwise he's gonna look like he has a giraffe neck with that head. Even this head seems like that as well. I also really don't like that look. We'll try this one. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know. Maybe it's just I know he did wear the blue trunks, and maybe I'm just so used to seeing him in the yellow and red. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the Elite 96 head maybe sits a little bit too tall. The Hulk Rules bandana, or maybe the Warhammer helmet. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this figure. Personally, I'm not too excited about this one. I do, however, want to try this head on the Ultimate 13. Ooh, it's real tight. We'll see how that works. Try that off. All right, that look, I don't mind that. So it's still not my favorite figure, but I do like that a lot better than how he looks with the Elite torso and the blue tights. All right, so that shirt is even difficult to put on the Ultimate figures with the butterfly joints, but here's how it looks on my Elite 91 Ultimate Fixup. This is kind of my last run, like the Hulk Hogan retirement match era. He's got both knee braces on. He wasn't as tanned. Just the mustache, no beard. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with how that shirt looks on him. And then just for kicks, the Ultimate Edition 13, I went ahead and reused the belt from the 3-pack. And yeah, pretty happy with how those turned out. All right, so next we're gonna do a fix up here, fairly easy fix up using the Ultimate here. Now this was from probably my favorite Hogan fix up, the white boots and the white belt from the Elite WrestleMania figure. What I was gonna do is just heat this guy up and swap the legs. You see I got these legs all ready to go, but when I'm comparing these old Elite legs with the new Ultimate, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but I do find like the lightning bolts are a lot sharper looking on the new Ultimate. So I'm actually this is actually gonna be even easier. I'm just going to pull the knee pads and the boots off this guy and put these boots on. The knee brace, of course, from that WrestleMania 18 match. And also these knee pads with the white trim, which I wish they put on more figures. I got these off of a Legends Dingo Warrior. So I'm going to pause this video. My water is probably not hot enough anymore. We're going to go ahead. We'll take these boots and pads off. Same with this guy, and we'll swap them around. We'll see how it looks. We'll toss these parts in the hot water. We'll let them sit for 30 seconds or so, and we'll see if we can get those boots and pads off. All right, that's probably been enough. Knee pads are sometimes sometimes tough to get off. Pull out our new Ultimate. As these boots, after you heat them, I just kind of pry them like that. They usually come right off. Now this new figure does have the double jointed pinless elbows, but does not have double jointed, or sorry, it has double jointed, but does not have the pinless knees. Now these guys here, which one is left and which one's right? There's usually, okay, that, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but that says R in there. So we'll do the right. And the right boot, and that is not, okay, the knee brace goes on the left. All right, we'll let those heat up for a second. I'll get these parts I don't need out of the way. Pretty sure the R means it goes up as well. This figure's looking better already. I don't know, I love the look of these white trim knee pads, and unfortunately they're not on a lot of figures, so they're hard to get. So if anybody knows, let me know in the comments any figures other than the Ultimate Dingo Warrior that that come with knee pads like this. I would love multiple sets. Oh, that is looking so good already. This is definitely going to be my new favorite. I cannot find an L on this one, but I'm pretty sure that means that way is up. Yeah, these knee pads with the open backs, they look really nice, but they can be a pain to get on. Sure, that's straight. Knee brace on before we put our boot on. Made that mistake many times. Oh, that is just fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get this water out of the way. I'm gonna dry this figure off, put some gear on him, and we'll get a better look. All right, I will put a shirt on this guy later, but I just wanted to get a better look at that torso. So I gave him the hat, or the bandana, and the glasses, and the belt from WrestleMania 18 Elite. The chain, I think, came from an Elite 96 Hogan, and the hands are actually from the Hulk Still Rules from the Elite 3-pack. But this is definitely my new favorite Ultimate Hollywood Hulk Hogan. All right, next up, we've got Starcade Hogan, and he does look pretty good, but we are going to we're going to turn him into an ultimate. So let's go ahead and get this gear off him. Oh. Shirt was stuck in the head. And we'll get him in the hot water. And actually, I do want to show you the difference. This is the head off of this Elite, and this is the head that comes with the Ultimates. And notice how much darker the black is on the beard, and it really looks so much better. I'm going to swap out these gloves. I do like these gloves, but they're not accurate to this attire. So I'm gonna try. I'll show you guys when we put them back together. I got something else we're gonna try, but for now, let's get this guy in the hot water, and I'll get my tools ready so we can go ahead and crack this torso. All right, we'll go ahead and get this guy out of the water. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know my process here. But those of you who are new, simply hot water for about 2 minutes. We're twisting the shoulders so these little slots are at the back. And slotted screwdriver, not a sharp one. It is kind of dull. And we're not prying, we're just forcing it in, and just slightly. We're actually prying on the inside of the torso, not right here, because that's where you're going to get stress marks. One side and then the other. And then my new favorite tool, my Amazon wood carving knife. Just going to use that to get into this this seam on the top here and pry this abdomen piece off the lower legs. We'll set those parts aside. We'll probably use those later. But here we have some legs. Now, next part, we need to do the torso of one of these Ultimates. So we'll go ahead, we'll throw that guy in the hot water for 2 minutes or so, and we'll be back again. All right, so for this, I'm just using the carving knife here and trying to get into that seam. If you're not sure, take a look at my other videos. I go a little bit more in depth on this process. Actually, I'll go ahead and get these arms and legs out of the way. Make this a little easier. So I'm just being very careful. I just want to push this in here. Also being careful where my knife is going to go if I do slip. Trust me, this is a lot easier to do when you're not reaching around a camera. Just kind of go slow, a little bit on each side until you got it. Once you can kind of get your knife in there, sometimes you can just pry. And usually once I get to this part, I just use my screwdriver and just give that a little bit of a twist. And there we go. All right, so for Starcade Hogan, I'm actually going to use the straight face as well, just because, I don't know, it looks so good. I know you don't have to heat these up, but sometimes I find them tough to put on, and if it means a couple seconds in some hot water over breaking off a neck peg, I have no issues with that. Now this doesn't want to sit right for some reason, so when I run into that, I always dry fit stuff before I glue it. So just make sure the pegs are fitting in there snug. Sometimes they're bent, or you got to do a little bit of trimming, but seems to be okay. There we go. Ooh, look at that already. Such a nice upgrade. So for hands for this guy, I think these came from the Amazon Ultimate Undertaker. At Starcade, he had full black gloves without the cuffs, but they had the fingers cut off, some of the fingers, and I don't think anything like that exists. So I'm just going to try just these Undertaker gloves just for something different. And unfortunately, they look absolutely massive. So I'm going to go back and we'll switch this to some Too Sweet hands or something like that, something that actually came with the figure. All right, I'm going to go find another pair of hands. I'll dry this guy off, and we'll take a look at him with some gear on. All right, now we're back, and actually, I don't know. This, I'm going to say the white boots and the white belt is still my favorite, but this is a very, very close second. I went ahead, I gave him the Too Sweet and the Mike Holding hands, a belt from one of the Ultimates we just opened, and another chain from the Elite 96 Hogan. Everything else, well, of course, the torso from the Ultimate, and everything else is just from that Elite pack. And this guy looks too sweet. All right, moving along. Again, apologies for the length of this video, but this is quite a lot of fix-ups, and I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So we are now on to Hulk Still Rules, kind of his like 2002, 2003, his undisputed title reign as well. This is a pretty good looking figure. Excited to have this bandana. This we have already seen this, but the yellow is a little bit richer looking, like kind of more of a sport gold than the one looks kind of faded beside it. We do have a weight belt, and this one actually says Hollywood on the back. I have several yellow ones, but they all say Hulkster on the back. And we got another one of these tank tops that is probably a pain in the ass to get off. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to convert this guy into an ultimate. I did already open up the last of the ultimates just kind of in the interest of time. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get some more water heated up so we can crack this elite torso. I'll do that off camera. I'll get this tank top off. That is going to be a pain. We'll be right back, and I'll have all the parts ready. All right, I went ahead and put this figure together just to save time because I know this video is running really long, and I actually thought of a couple more things that I'm going to do before we end it. But there we go. There's our Ultimate Hulk Still Rules with the updated tan, the updated torso. I threw the knee brace on there. Went with the Screaming scan this time, which is a great scan. And then I had these extra wristbands from the Amazon Ultimate Fan Takeover Hulk Hogan. Another great looking figure. All right, so I didn't want to waste those elite torsos because they do look so much better than those skinny pale ones we used to get. So I went ahead and I made just kind of the regular, the NW, kind of the early NWO Hollywood Hogan with the Terminator shirt. I got that from Threadheads. It's a custom shirt. Lower half is from the new Ultimate, same with the hands. Torso was from the Starcade Elite. The chain was either from the Ultimate 13 Hogan or an Elite 96. And the other one, I went ahead and took a ringside exclusive Wolfpack Hogan. That's the whole lower half. Custom shirt from Threadheads, and the hands from this Arcade Elite. And I went ahead with the Screaming scan on that one. One thing I will point out is this torso was from the Still Rules Elite, and the neck peg was like obscenely long, so I had to use a shorter neck peg. So this, I don't know if you can see, this is the neck peg that was in it, and this was the neck peg I switched it to. So quite a difference. He really did have a giraffe neck going on, but fortunately the torso was open, so it was easy enough to change the peg. All right, and there we have so many Hogans. It was hard to get them all in the same shot. I will post individual photos on my Instagram soon. I've probably got enough Hogans that I can do a ranking. Maybe I'll do a video for that as well. What do you guys think? Just let me know in the comments. That's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. And be sure to like the video. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.